off the rack. Right here? You want to hear something? You want to hear? Greetings! Greetings, everybody. Welcome. Greetings, everybody. Welcome. It's Saturday. I haven't done a Saturday video in a while. I thought I'd do a Saturday video because I haven't done a video in a while. Little musical interlude. Oh, start. Ow, that was a wrist. How did I do that? It's I, your unemployed superhero. Let me turn the camera. Yeah, hi, Max. Max the Wonder Dog. On a Saturday, I didn't do a video on Friday, so I thought, what the fuck? I got nothing going on today. It snowed like a sons of bee overnight. We got about 4 inches of snow out in front of my... They just plowed my road. It's roughly 4:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. It's still snowing a little bit, but they just bothered to plow my road, believe it or not. This is a good snow. Colder than fudge. Seriously, it is cold out there right now. I was going to show you the outdoors, but I went outside and screw that. Just took a nice warm bath. Helps the back out a little bit. Regardless of what shape my back is in, when it's colder than shiznit outside, it hurts. I think it's a muscular thing. The muscles tighten up. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Never claimed to be one. It's Saturday. Got nothing to talk about for the most part. Thought I'd just do a video, say hi to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good start of the holiday season. The holidays are just coming up. I will probably be hosting my dad. We're going to bring Dad out of the house, out of the nursing home, and bring him to my house for the weekend of, because Christmas is on a Sunday, I think, this year, a Saturday or a Sunday. Then we're just going to have him stay the whole weekend at my house. I'll take him back on Monday morning. It'll be kind of nice. Did a lot of running around on Friday, setting up my dad's Title 19 stuff. If anybody's curious to know what Title 19 is and how it works and what I went through getting my dad, actually not just me, my brother, my sister, my little brother, getting my dad set up for Title 19, let me know. I'll be happy to do a video. It's not that fascinating a topic. That's why I haven't done a whole lot of show and tell upon it. It does involve the law. You have to get a lawyer involved to get it done, because like many things in this country, I explained to my brother the other day, the reason why so much stuff is fucked up in this country is because a lot of the rules to things are created by lawyers and judges. And lawyers and judges are not experts in what they are making the laws on. It's like digital copyright, digital rights management, DRM, the internet, bandwidth shaping, that kind of stuff, net neutrality. The biggest problem we have is that it's people who don't know anything about the topic that are making the laws. There's the ESP over my shoulder. They're making the laws. They don't know what they're doing. They have no clue how any of the technology works. And that's the bad thing, is that the people who really know how the technology works aren't involved in making the laws for it. That's your Uncle Matt. like I said, I got nothing to talk about today. So what I thought I would do actually is talk a little bit about some of the stuff I've heard in the news lately. Um, just some bits and pieces I've read online. Maybe do a little rant near the end of this thing. I think the biggest piece of news right now in this, I shouldn't say that. A piece of news I've heard a lot about in the sports world anyway comes from the University of Minnesota. 10 University of Minnesota football players have been suspended because of something that happened with a fee. I'm not sure if she's an actual student at the University of Minnesota. I haven't read anything about her being a student. It's a woman, obviously, but I don't know if she's a student or not, or if she's just a civilian. I don't know about that. Um, they're claiming that there was a sexual assault on the woman. I've heard that some people are claiming that it was just a sexual tryst, an orgy, if you will. I don't know about you, but where I come from, not to pass judgment, 10 on 1 is not an orgy. That is a sexual assault, where I come from. And I've seen orgies on the video on the YouTube, not the YouTube, but on the internet. I've seen it. I've seen 5 on 1, 4 on 1. When you go above 3 on 1, male, female, 3 on 1, it's a sexual assault. I don't even care if she agreed to it. I don't care if you got a contract with her name on it, written in her blood, saying, yes, I want 10 to 15 to 20 guys who are going to train on me. That's a sexual assault. There's nothing, it's not even a sexual, it's just assault. There's nothing sexual about, I saw one video where this one chick took on like 200 people at once, in a row. She didn't do them all at once. Just, they made a line. It was very organized for a gangbang, I will admit. But she took on like 200 guys at once, and which had to be exhausting. But that's beside the point. There was nothing sexual about that. That was just, yeah. When you got that many cocks coming at you, whether it's in single file or not, that's not pretty. There's nothing sexual about that. That's just wrong. 2 on 1, I'll give you, because, I've seen 2 on 1s where the lady really, really enjoyed herself. God bless her. God bless her. But you get above 3, really. When guys got to stand around and keep themselves occupied while she's finishing up, no, that's just not right. I don't think so. To me, anyway. They stopped their boycott. They're going to do nothing legal was done to any of the 10 players on the football team. They were suspended by the school, and some of the players got together and said there needed to be a impartial, racially diverse group panel to decide their fate. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, there's just nothing sexual about that. When there's that many guys, no. Sorry, I don't care if they got video of her, saying I agree. It just doesn't. There's nothing about that that's fun, in my opinion, anyway. Other news. Apparently, there's a big brouhaha over the Russians and how they might have been involved with influencing the election. I don't know about that. I think people elected Trump on their own. I'm not sure if the Russians getting involved really changed anything or not. It may have influenced younger voters that wanted to vote for Bernie, because it made her look bad, and the DNC look bad as far as Bernie Sanders is concerned. But I'm not sure it ruined, it got Trump the White House. I'm not going to go so far as to say that. I am noticing, too, that there's lots of little stories in the paper about pro-Trump and anti-Trump protesters being kind of knocked around a little bit for voicing their views. I'll say this. There is no such thing as free speech in this country. You don't have free speech. Max agrees with me. As a matter of fact, part of the reason that your unemployed superhero is unemployed is because he exercised his right to free speech and spoke his mind. And was swiftly slapped down because of it. I called him like I sees him, and I paid the price for it. What can I say? You don't have free speech. You don't. There's been many people who have exercised their right of self-expression on the internet, on the YouTubes, on the Facebooks, and lost their jobs because of it. You have the illusion of free speech. Certain people do have it. They are tolerated for having it. You only get free speech if you are your own master. There is a ruling class in this country. There is a group of people that can do, say, and act any way they want to, and there is no consequences for what they do. You ain't one of them. If you're watching this video, you ain't one of them. Trust me on that. You can protest, you can get angry, but in the end it won't mean anything. And in some cases you will lose your life. You're not going to get killed, but your career, your job, your source of income, your livelihood will alter substantially if the wrong people hear your point of view. That's a fact. You also have no choice in this country. That's why I don't get bent out of shape about Donald Trump and Clinton and all this crap, because in reality you don't really have a choice. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were out of choice. In fact, most people didn't want to vote for either one of them. That's why Trump won. You don't have a choice. You have the illusion of choice. Like I said, there's a group of people that run this country. You ain't one of them. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. I know it's going to be groundbreaking when I do. Over the next, if Trump lasts 4 years, which he may not, if he lasts 4 years, I think he will, because it'll be easier to keep him than get rid of him. But if he lasts 4 years, there's going to be little stories here and there to discredit his reputation. And I'm not a Trump supporter, by the way. I give less than a fuck about Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. I care little about, because I realize neither one of them mean anything in the large scale of things. We're about to be run by the Republican Senate for the next 4 years. Donald Trump's not going to do anything, just so you know that. Donald Trump's a CEO. CEOs, managers, and that high of a level don't do anything. They just reap the rewards of the people that work for them, just so you know. So he's not going to do anything. The Senate, the Republican leadership in the Senate are going to be the president for the next 4 years, just so you know. That was your outsider, by the way. If you voted for Trump because you thought he was going to be an outsider, he would shake up the system, he's not. Instead, they're going to chip away at his... Because here's the big thing. The people who are the politicians... Trump is not a politician, I'll give you that much. But he's surrounded by them. And the one thing politicians can't have is Americans believing that non-politicians can run this country. That terrifies a politician the most. In fact, anybody in any leadership capacity, whether it's a company, whether it's the government, what they're terrified of the most is proof that you don't need them in order to succeed, that anybody could do their job. The military is founded on never questioning your authority figure. That authority figure is unquestionable. And that's what they're going to do to Trump. They're going to chip away at him. Because if Trump succeeds, it only goes to prove that you don't need to be a true politician to be a politician, that anybody can do it. And if anybody can do it, then there's the good chance that anybody will try and do it. And people in charge can't have that. Lifelong politicians can't have that. They can't have you being empowered. An empowered electoral is a terrifying thing to a politician, because they basically live on the whims of the people who elect them. And if the people who elect them realize they don't need them to do the job they do, then what's the point of having them to begin with? That's my 2 cents anyway. This whole thing about the Russians getting Trump elected is the beginning of it. The one thing the Democrats can't have is Republican businessmen getting into politics and succeeding, because they can't fight that. Take it for what it's worth. I believe it's true. You can disagree with me if you like. That's just my opinion. And like I said, having an opinion in this country is not a safe thing. I am semi-proof of that. That's why I'm where I'm at right now. I had an opinion, and I was crazy enough to actually voice it. Well, that's Saturday. I'm going to go watch some more bowl games. There's some pretty good bowl games on right now. I just thought I'd take about 15 minutes out of my day to come say hi to everybody. Throw up a little quick video. Let you know I'll be back probably on Monday. And we'll talk about the week. Haven't seen the Star Wars movie yet because the weather is just absolutely atrocious right now. Maybe next week I'll have a chance to go out and see Rogue One. And I'll let you know what I thought of it, being a Star Wars guy. I didn't mind The Force Awakens, by the way. If you're wondering where I'm coming from. Huge Star Wars geek when I was a kid. Grew out of it a little bit when I got older. The Force Awakens, not a bad movie. Not great, not bad. Kind of, It was pretty good. Better than the original, better than the prequels were. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 were not that good. This was better than 1, 2, and 3. Rogue One, I don't know yet. We'll see what it is. I'll let you know what I think. Well, that's Saturday the 17th of December. You have a good weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday. This has been your Unemployed Superhero with Max the Wonder Dog. Say bye, Max. Say bye. You're supposed to say bye. No bye? No bye. You take it easy. Stay sexy, San Diego. And I'll talk to you soon. Clark out.